Hi guys, welcome to today's shave. Today is a special shave. Today is a beard off. As you can see, baby's filled in fairly well for growing for a month. I've been growing it for No Shave November for prostate cancer awareness, and I can't tell you how happy I am to take this off today. So today is also special in that we're going to do a straight razor versus the Muhle R41. Here's the Muhle R41. Beautiful open comb razor from Germany. And I'm going to use a feather blade, which is known as being about the sharpest out there. So this is a typical 3-piece razor, so just take it apart. You have the handle, the base plate in the top, and the blade goes here. So I'm just going to assemble this. Blade on. See, it's the feather. Base plate on the back, and then just twist the handle in, making sure that your blade is lined up. And that looks pretty good. The second weapon of today is Gold Dollar, honed by Frank at Strikegoldshave. Thanks, buddy. He actually just re-honed this for me too. So this has not been used yet. This feather blade is its first use. Soap today is Mallard Chai from Grooming Department. Anyone that follows me on social media knows that this is one of my favorites. Let me get the scent notes. I've written those down. Ginger, star anise, cardamom, clove, cinnamon, saffron, nutmeg, vanilla. What I get is just a beautiful chai, nice strong cardamom note, and just really creamy from the vanilla. It's really just fantastic. And I've had one of my favorite brushes here soaking. This is Sterling Soap Company. Just gonna get some of that water out of there. This is the finest badger knot from Sterling Soap Company. This is a 26-inch finest, 26 millimeter finest badger. 26-inch, I get my whole head at one time. I love this brush. This is one of the best deals in wet shaving. I've said this a million times. Great knot, great brush. Get you one. So I've got a little wet. You can see those tips are just beautiful. Really soft. It's got some nice backbone here. Hard soaps, soft soaps, creams, works great for any of those. And so typically I will soak or bloom a soap before I use it. Grooming Department recommends not doing it with theirs, so I'm going in with this one dry. So I'm just going to dip the tips in water, squeeze it out a little bit, and let's get this going. Hope everyone is doing well out there. This is my first video. I've thought about doing this for a good while, and just thought that this beard off was a really good chance to do that. I know a lot of people pit DE razors versus straight razors all the time, and you know, I'm still fairly new into straight razor shaving, so this is not the definitive. But I thought this would be a lot of fun. I thought it would be a neat experiment. You can see this baby's blowing up pretty good. I'm going to put a lot of soap on this because you can see I have a very nice bit of hair to come off. I've also never shaved off a big beard like this. I call this a big beard. It's a big beard for me. Typically, I shave every other day if I go against the grain. If I don't go against the grain, then I shave every day. Anyway, this is a ton of hair. It's going to take a lot of soap to get through it. So, let's go. A ton of lather still left over here. Don't waste the goodness. Gonna get this started into the beard as my pre-shave, if you want to call it that. Man, this stuff is beautiful. Mo at Grooming Department is supposed to have a new version of this duck fat base coming out. I can't wait to try that. This one is luscious. I love this one. All right. All right, let's get this show on the road. Boy, that's a ton of hair. I just love this knot. It's so soft. Yeah, with nice backbone. Holds a ton of water. Holds a ton of soap for that matter. Alright, let's get some more water into this baby. I'm just going to dip the tips of the brush and get it going. I typically like a good amount of water in my lathers. Just think that they perform well, best for me when they're fully hydrated. So I try to get a ton in there. Get that. See, it's hydrating pretty well, but the peaks are still standing stiff, so I can use some more water, in my opinion. Hope you guys are having good shaves today. I'm hoping I'm going to also. Hope to keep most of my skin intact, but I have fairly sensitive skin and have not shaved for a month, so we'll see how this goes. The soap is really just blowing up now. Look at this. We'll keep this going. I'll dip the tips one more time. All right. Go like where we are. That is a ton of lather. All right. All right. Is everyone ready? I'll start with an alum block on my fingers. Just rub my fingers on there to get as much grip as possible. And here we go. Starting this side with the gold dollar. We'll see how this goes. Try to use no pressure. I mean, just enough to hold it to my skin. Woo! Look at that. That's nice. Tell you what, that's going to be hard to beat. Look at that. And it just peels that off like it's nothing. It's just clumps of hair falling off. Wow. I expected this to do well. Maybe didn't expect it to do this well. Slickness and protection on this soap is just excellent. Excellent. Wow. That is impressive. And the residual slickness on this soap is so good that I don't have to put lather on for every little bit. So I would call that a successful first pass. Wow, that is incredible. I will be going back and touching up my sideburns afterwards, but we're getting the biggest amount of growth off first. Now time for the R41. Once again, just peeling hair off like it's nothing. I know I've got some facial blemishes on this side, so kind of anxious to see if any of that's going to open up or if I can get through this without it. That's just crazy. Do that with your Mach 2, 3, 4, 8 or whatever Gillette that you have. That's not a DE razor. I guess I should say do that with your cartridge razor. Once again, no pressure. just using the the weight of the razor to hold it to your skin, and then just let the razor do it. We'll have to say that it does take a little more work on this first pass to get all of this, you know, enormous amount of hair growth off. However, it is doing it with no irritation at all so far. All right. Wow. I look like a baby again. That's quick. All right. Let's lather up again and go second pass. Wow. That is impressive on both sides to take off that amount of hair. I am just going to try and get this side burn. And the only reason I'm doing it with the R41 is because I'm more comfortable getting my line straight with a D versus straight. And with time, I'm sure that will change, but once again, I haven't been straight shaven for very long. But I do really enjoy it. If you guys like this content that you see today, I may keep doing this. I hadn't been able to decide if I wanted to do this on camera or not. But if you guys like this and would like me to, please leave some comments, and I'll be glad to consider doing this more. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with the grain again, just one more pass, just because I took off so much hair. Just want to make sure, pick up anything else that might be left over. That's nice. get in that cleft. You see, try and stretch the skin, try to flatten that out. Excellent. All right, now we'll go back in on the other side with the R41. See that blemish over here, but it hasn't bled yet. Hopefully that will continue. And it just glides, just so smooth. Beautiful. Sure I've gotten everything there. All right, haven't shaved in a month, but let's go against the grain. If it starts to irritate, I'm going to stop, but so far this is going so well. I really want to get it extra clean. This brush just holds a ton of lather. There's so much in there. Alright, I usually kind of hold my razor this way when I'm going against the grain. Still not as good with this as a DE razor, but I really enjoy it. Just kind of stretch the skin. Just really weird shaving with a camera in your face. This is where I need some work. Well, everywhere, but especially here. I am getting good results, though. Just may not look real pretty yet. Alright, one little weeper next to a little blemish that I have right there. Oh well. Alright. I'm a lot more comfortable doing this. Get a little alum on this. All right. Wow. That is wonderful. Now I always finish with an alum block. Gives me good feedback. If it stings, it means that my technique was not very good. In all honesty, I don't have any stinging. A little touch where the blemish was there, and just a touch in that spot. But for not shaving for a month, I'm pretty happy with that. And then I follow with the alum block with cold water. Excellent. All right, alum is off. Boy, that is smooth. Excellent from both sides. Wonder which side won. Finish off with one of my very favorite aftershaves. Holy cow, King of Bourbon. King of Bourbon is tobacco, bourbon vanilla, ginger, vetiver, citriol, ylang ylang, cassie absolute. It's just excellent. I get a nice, good vanilla bomb out of this. It's got a nice, healthy amount of menthol in it too. So. Oh, excellent. Oh, very nice. so crisp and cooling. And that beautiful vanilla. Whew. Excellent. And gonna finish off with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Mysterium Serum. This is a fantastic post-shave balm. Aloe vera juice, shea butter, coconut oil, glycerin, wax, stearic acid, hyaluronic acid. Just really, really great stuff. It's not greasy at all. It soaks in like super, super quickly. So you kind of have to emulsify it really quickly and get it on. During the summertime, for me, I've got oily skin, so during the summertime, sometimes it's a little too much for me. But here, when the weather cools down, this is absolutely perfect. It leaves your skin super soft, really, really hydrated, moisturized. Really good stuff. And then I always have to finish up with a scent. And I think I was going to go with Leighton by Parfums de Marly, but after the tobacco from that King of Bourbon, I think I'm going to go with Thierry Mugler Pure Havane. This is an EDT. This is tobacco, honey, vanilla. It doesn't list cherry as a note, but I get kind of that cherry tobacco feel from it. This is from the Fragrance Decant Boutique. It's where I buy all of my boutiques, or where I buy all my boutiques. It's where I buy all of my decants. And decants are, you know, a great way when you don't have a lot of money, which I don't. It's a great way to be able to get all of these different scents, you know, and save a lot of money by doing it. Then I find that if I refill 2 or 3 times, then, you know, it's bottle worthy. I'm going to have to get a bottle at that point. But here we go. Usually do a spray here, 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 and here, unless it's super strong. That stuff is great. Well, guys, R41 Gold Dollar from Strike Gold Shave. What do you think? Who do you think won? In the end, both sides feel awesome. It's so nice to have that hair off of my face. I'm so happy. This is a tough choice. I'm going to say that the winner is